Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Brian from AMP Radio, and I used to live in Atlanta. I love that town. It's a lot of fun. So I'm going to give you a list of places to go during the Super Bowl, or actually anytime you go to Atlanta, because these places are weird dive bars, strip clubs, places to have a good time that are off the beaten path, and they're always celebrating, no matter if there's a Super Bowl in town or not. And yo, check this out. Just so you know that I'm being straight up about these places, for each one of them, I pulled a little bit of an excerpt from a Yelp review that just kind of embodies just the fun weirdness. First up is the Claremont Lounge off Ponce de Leon Avenue, out as you're heading out of the city towards East Atlanta. It's awesome. It's in the basement of the Claremont Inn. It's a dirty, grungy strip club where, well, let's just say the strippers are creative, they're fun, they've got a lady named Blondie who smashes beer cans with her boobs, and this is the Yelp review excerpt I got from it. Some say the Claremont Lounge is where strippers go to die. I say it's where strippers are reborn. I mean, where else can you see a dancer stick sparklers on her boobs and light them on fire? Answer, only at the Claremont Lounge, aka the final stop before entering hell, aka no hot shower can wipe off the shamefully weird film of craziness that you'll experience in one night. So if you go to the Claremont Lounge, bring cash and don't be easily offended, because you're gonna see some ladies there who just own those bodies and don't give no F's that you came thinking it was a regular strip club like Magic City. Also, by the way, go see Magic City. Magic City, you'll see women clap with body parts you didn't know clapped. It's what they're known for, and it's amazing. Next is Johnny's Hideaway. Oh, it's a staple on Roswell Road as you're heading north out of Buckhead, and Buckhead's got kind of a highfalutin vibe, but Johnny's Hideaway likes to crush that. It's a perfect mix of, you know, people in their 50s, single, rich, drunk, looking for people in their 20s, single, not rich, looking to get drunk, and everyone can make mistakes together because the drinks are stiff and the vibe is weird. Here is the Yelp review that I pulled. The ambiance of Johnny's Hideaway takes you back to what feels like an Austin Powers movie. Velvet seats and a disco ball over the dance floor. They also make some pretty stiff drinks, and they're known for having rich, drunk 50-year-old women looking to see a 20-something make a walk of shame from her house the next day. So right, you gotta check out Johnny's Hideaway. Next up, Northside Tavern. It's on Northside Drive in West Midtown, closer to the stadium if you're hanging out doing football stuff downtown. The Yelp review I found for this says, if you look up dive bar in the dictionary, you should see a picture of Northside Tavern. According to Google, a dive is a shabby or sleazy bar or similar establishment. Sleazy? I'm not so sure, but it is a dump. This place is a dump in the best kind of way. It's the kind of bar where when you drop a drink on the ground, you're not sure if you need to clean it up, leave it there, or just rub it in with your foot. Be prepared to get hammered if you show up at the Northside Tavern. Up next is the Elbow Room, my favorite bar in the whole wide world. It's on Far Road. The Elbow Room has a deck to sit outside, TVs everywhere. You can play darts, pool, the drinks are great, the stromboli and the wings are amazing. Oh, one of my favorite things about the Elbow Room, you can play Keno all day. Yeah, white trash slot machines. It's amazing. Here's the Yelp review I pulled. This place is great. Total oasis in a desert of douchebaggery. Couldn't say it better myself. Most every other place in Buckhead is the after-work suit and tie crowd. This place is the total opposite. Cheap beer, cheap food, dimly lit. You can smoke inside, which I'm not a smoker, but it's kind of nice to see people having their American freedom to do so. It's the epitome of a dive, right up my alley. I like being a gnat in that jam. I don't know what the hell that means. I like being a gnat in that jam, but it sounds like that's what I want to do at the Elbow Room. Up next, Ormsby's. It's also in West Midtown. It's pretty cool, man. It's like this weird underground bocce ball, skee ball bar. It's like a Dave & Buster's if they were on like a meth bender or something. It's so grimy and dirty. Here's the Yelp review I pulled for Ormsby's. It's a cool underground place, a little difficult to find if you don't know where you're going, but that's kind of why it's fun. It's like a secret, like we're not supposed to be there. The restaurant's big upstairs, but the basement is where you want to go. It's got bocce ball, like almost in like a Fight Club style version of bocce ball. The games are fun. The food and the beer selection, also pretty good. And last but not least, the Dark Horse Tavern. Dark Horse Tavern has live band karaoke. If anything, you just need to check that out. You can rock to a live band. Here's the up I pulled for the Dark Horse Tavern. The downstairs live band karaoke is amazing. You can live your dreams of rocking on a stage with a band, which is actually a good band. I mean, they may hate playing Don't Stop Believing 20 times a night, but the crowd never gets bored of it. I almost threw my bra into the crowd. I was rocking my ass off so hard. definitely stop by the Dark Horse Tavern if you want to get your karaoke on. So that's my list of fun, weird places to go drink and have a good time in Atlanta. There's a ton more, so if I missed one, comment below. Let's let people know where to go, where to have a good time, so they don't end up just going out there and eating at a Waffle House every day. Not that Waffle Houses aren't part of the trip. You know what? Go to a Waffle House to close out the night. How about that?